Hello everyone. I'm really thrilled that today we have with us Mr. Rohit Chopra, founder of South Delhi Prime and Goa Prime. At yours, we believe in working closely with partners across the country as we roll out this innovative concept of fractional ownership. And Rohit has been a great supporter and believer in the idea. Thank you so much, Rohit, for taking time to be with us here today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be part of it. And let's hope we are able to take this forward and grow exponentially.
So Rohit, maybe we could just, let our viewers know a little bit about yourself. I know about you and the amazing journey you had in this industry.
Yeah.
So, why don't you share a little bit with us?
Well, I come from a very humble background and started doing small deals way back in 96, 97, just out of college. And usually I've seen in real estate there's a journey. You start with renting and then you do small sale, then you do big sale, and then do luxury sale. So been there, done that. I've been going through all these graphs. Started with 1,500, 2,000 rupee rentals. Then did some big rentals, then did some small sales, then did some big sales, and then finally now people call them luxury sales. But yes, that's what we've been doing, because our pattern of delighting the customers, which I would say we've cracked the code, has helped us to bring more business. 1 gets 11 is how we look at it. And that's how we've been able to now sell those luxury homes to customers whom we were renting at 10,000, 20,000 rupees, maybe 20, 25 years back.
Fantastic. So how did the idea of Goa Prime come? I know South Delhi Prime, you're from here and things like that, but where did, Goa Prime come from?
In fact, it was a two-pronged decision. Two of our builders whom we have worked for over 15 years, 20 years. One is Veera Developers, one is Sub Infra. Started to go to Goa in 2012, 2013, 2014 times, which is where we understood that this market is there. At that time, Goa is not what it is right now, but that was the time where we learnt more about Goa. And thanks to both of them, we started to look at Goa as a market. More we went into it, we realized that a lot of Delhi people are looking at Goa as their second home, alternate home, and looking at renting those apartments or villas. And thanks to both of them, we were introduced to Goa. And Goa Prime became more prominent when many customers started to ask us that I am wanting to buy in Goa, do you have a contact? Sir, why do we look at a contact? Let's establish our contact. Let's establish ourselves in the market, understand the market. So literally we have been to each street of Goa on our bike, understood, smelt Goa, each village, each area. Yeah. So I've been maybe driven 300 kilometers on a bike to understand and feel Goa.
Really lived the Goa life.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So Rohit, it's very interesting, what you say, because, in India, second home ownership, be it a farmhouse or a home in the hills, this for so many years has been, only the elite, had access to it. But like I was sharing, a little while ago, a country like Norway, 60% of the people own second homes.
Wow.
And if you take the US, for example, the company that manages the most number of holiday homes manages 20,000 holiday homes.
My.
So I see that, India, there's a huge opportunity, right? So, and Goa is clearly at the forefront of this.
Yeah.
But do you have, any thoughts on, why it's Goa, and what are some of the other places that people are thinking about owning second homes?
So Goa, clearly today there's this concept of FOMO which has set in. People have that fear of missing out, which has got established in Goa. That mere do friends ke hai, mera nahi hai. That's maybe a North India concept, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
And that has propelled the demand in Goa. And also the other reason is the rental returns are phenomenal. Maybe while you are looking at markets of Norway or Hampton, they get decent rental returns. But Goa is giving exceptional returns. Maybe in my mind, double-digit returns is what people are now targeting in Goa, which is maybe the best in the world.
Right.
So these two are the key drivers of the market or the demand in Goa. And especially there are these 2-3 well-established Delhi players in Goa, which is making the Delhi customers very comfortable.
Okay.
And then they don't have to chase.
Right.
They are well-established players of Delhi, and that is what is helping them.
So you get to enjoy the Goa lifestyle and also get some returns.
So you're getting best of the both worlds. In those, except 15 December to 15 January, which is the peak time, you can use the property any point of time.
Right.
Which is unique to, at least in India, where you are renting a property and also enjoying it. So this combination, coupled with all these new players who are coming up, which are giving good rental services, maintenance services like yours and other companies which are there, is giving the comfort to the customer that his property will be maintained. So I think that is really helping.
True.
And for Delhi also, hill stations is coming up. Kasauli, Dharampur, Mukteshwar, places near Nainital, places near Dehradun, because highways are coming up.
Right.
So these two are really propelling the demand of customers looking at holiday homes.
So the accessibility is obviously much better now. Newer airports, better roads. And do you see a lot of new developments coming up in the hills? And what kind of price range is kind of the offerings that are available today?
So we are still exploring, but whatever we have understood of places in Kasauli and in Mukteshwar, it's in the 5 to 6 crore budget villas. And obviously then you have 8 to 9 crore villas as well.
Right.
And then you have apartments in the 1 to 2 crore range.
Sure.
Which are the places in hills which and the sweet spot for customers. Because Goa now is becoming more expensive in that sense.
Sure.
Which is where maybe fractional ownership will really help for people to buy in Goa. Because affordability is becoming will become in the next 1 year, 2 years. Because of the land prices going up and up and up, will become even more tougher in Goa, where hills are still to be untapped. But whether the hills will be able to give the right service in terms of rentals, in terms of the way the maintenance companies are taking care in Goa, is still to be looked at. It's new.
Got it. See, Goa has some unique characteristics. I mean, apart from the region itself, if you take the real estate laws, the Portuguese influenced laws, which kind of makes people a little anxious or worried before they invest in Goa.
Yes.
So what, in your experience, how does one address those concerns?
I think the choice of developer is the main, I would say the main criteria, main decision that has to be taken. Invest into a developer who has been there, done that, is maybe part of the CREDAI. There's a CREDAI, 30 developers are part of the CREDAI there in Goa. You should look at that. You should look at their past projects. There are many new developers coming in Goa. We would like to refrain from them. We're happy to do business with them. Maybe they are a little expensive. But the expense is because of the goodwill they carry. So invest only with top developers. And if you invest with them, I don't think you have to worry about the legal part of it or the delivery part of it.
I would have done the necessary due diligence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in most cases, they also get them pre-approved by banks. Recently, we made HDFC meet 2-3 developers who have a big pipeline coming up. That HDFC is saying proactively that we will pre-approve your projects. And then when a customer wants to take a loan on day one,
Right.
he's already satisfied that already HDFC has pre-approved. And the chances of HDFC are more where they have pre-approved the project.
So, at yours, we've kind of tried to address most of the problems that people who want to own second homes face.
Right.
And one of them is the legal due diligence. Because yours first acquires all the assets,
Right.
we do a very thorough due diligence. So if it's Goa, we work with the best of lawyers there. So if
Right.
it's the Nilgiris, because in India, each region has unique laws,
Yes.
unique building restrictions, and therefore one has to be cognizant of those things.
Right.
So we try and address that. The second part is you were talking about villa maintenance.
Right.
So we have built, a fantastic villa maintenance team along with the back-end concierge.
Right.
So some of the things that our concierge does is before the owner goes, the owner can say, I stock my fridge with some specific items,
Wow.
or that they eat only sourdough bread, or they want apples every day.
Right.
And the idea is that, going to your second home should not become a pain. It should be a pleasure.
Right.
Normally what happens is before you go, 1 or 2 days before, you have to send someone to clean it, open the windows. Swimming pools have to be maintained every
Right,
day.
right.
So these are some of the small things, the attention to detail that at yours we try and take so that the owner's experience is seamless and enjoyable.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. It'll help in delighting the customer. For him, it's the investment and then the wow factor,
Yes, absolutely.
which will help him to get him more sales for you.
Yeah, of course. So Rohit, then I want to thank you so much for supporting yours. We are trying to create a completely new category in fractional ownership. It is not, it hasn't been available in India before. And today it's going to take some time for people to understand it and appreciate the benefits that come with fractional ownership. So I would like to thank you for, first of all, supporting us and giving us the confidence that yes, this is a concept that will work.
Thank you for having us on the platform.